Welcome to Cash Flow and Cuss Words with Carly and Sarah, where they help you create the life and business you want with tips and encouragement.
Hi, so I'm Carly.
And I'm Sarah.
And we're with Cash Flow and Cuss Words. Yes, and we're here to make
Money.
We're here to talk about ways to make money. We're talking about realistic ways to make money that fits in your lifestyle.
Doesn't cost you a bunch to start up.
No, nothing. Almost nothing. Most of the ideas we have, we start with nothing.
$100 or less.
$100 or less. All right. So today we're talking about something really fun. This podcast is for my mother.
Love you, Mama Carol.
My mother makes the most beautiful just crafts and macrame. And so right now I just started her on, you know what? Sarah had an affiliate deal for this. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
She did an affiliate deal for these resin coasters, and that you can make them look like crystals.
Yes.
My mom is doing that.
They look like geode slices.
Yes, and my mom is doing that.
Love it.
She was like, what is this? I sent it to her. I didn't even tell her I was sending it to her. But I was like,
surprise.
Hey, this was cheap. I sent this to you. It's gonna give you something to do, right? So I sent it to her, and I was like, Mom, those are really good. You could put dried flowers in them. You could do all sorts of things with them.
Oh, I'm just picturing this
dried
in my
flowers.
pop-up camper, little coasters, and they match.
Right.
I could change them with the seasons. I
You
want
could
it
do
now.
leaves.
Is she selling this
No,
yet?
not yet.
Where is she going to sell it?
Okay, so let's talk about that. Like, let's say you have a craft that you're really good at, okay? I don't have any crafts.
Oh, I
that
wish
really
I
good
was
at.
crafty.
I'm not. Like,
my whole my mother, my grandmother,
Yes.
even my dad,
You know what?
crafty.
if you're on YouTube, hold, I'm coming right back.
So my grandmother paints furniture. She makes beautiful furniture that she finds like at garage sales, and then she paints it like in French Provençal styles, or one time she did an ombre. She follows the trends. My grandmother's 78 years old. She follows the trends.
Okay, so my mother moved to Oregon last year, and they live on the beach, right off the beach between the dunes and the lakes. She sent me this, and she collects shells, and she makes gorgeous art with them, things that you would see, like beautiful arches. Okay, check this out. Okay, and I don't know if you can see this. Let me take my rings out. But it's on a piece of driftwood, and she layered the shells on.
Mama Carol made this?
Isn't it gorgeous? It's
beautiful. I saw this in your bedroom earlier and was like, this is so cute.
It's beautiful. She makes wind chimes out of shells that she finds on the beach. Okay, I don't know how many times I have told my mother, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. I've never seen this. I mean, I'm sure somebody somewhere makes it, but it's gorgeous.
And that's the thing too. Maybe this is something that's prevalent in where she lives in the Pacific Northwest,
right.
But I don't see this here, and I would buy it.
I would buy it. Yes, it's because it's beautiful. Okay.
Your audience might not be where you live.
Right, and this is true. So there are things that you probably make that you can sell. All right. If you are making things, let's talk about how to make them sell. Where are we going to sell them at?
Okay, easiest place. Facebook Marketplace.
Facebook Marketplace, yes. Okay, most definitely. Facebook Marketplace, yeah.
Because Facebook will show it to everyone everywhere. Billions of people on Facebook.
And did you know what I noticed on Facebook Marketplace? There is a shipping option.
Bam.
Could you get any easier? Facebook and Amazon taking over the world.
Truly.
Basically, okay? So,
but they're monopolies that are making our lives easier.
And they're making me money, so I am not complaining. I will play by Amazon's rules to make me some money, okay? So,
but what you were saying, Etsy.
You can sell on Etsy.
Everyone knows it is the marketplace for makers.
It is the marketplace for makers, and it's a very easy platform to use, and they already have traffic.
So much traffic, and it is. Tell the truth. If you're looking for something that's handmade, isn't it the first place you go, or something personalized?
Yes, I'm going to Etsy. That's the first place I'm going to go. And there is something new on Amazon called Amazon Handmade. It's very easy to get into.
I like this, and actually, I did a thing with Amazon Handmade the other day where I was specifically looking for things made in Louisiana.
Can you search that way?
Yes, you can.
I didn't
So
know
let's say
that.
I took a trip to Oregon, and I loved all the things, but I only took a backpack and I couldn't take anything home.
Right.
I get on Amazon Handmade, I look up Oregon. Now I'm buying myself a little memento from Oregon.
There's this lady in Oregon that my mother says she sells these beautiful paintings, and they're like oils, or maybe they're not paintings, maybe they're like art. And she showed it to me, and I was thinking to myself, like, it's beautiful, and I might not have the money to buy it then, but what if, 6 months down the road I get a stimulus? And I think, man, I wish I'd have bought that, but I can't find her again. But what if she's selling it on Amazon and I can buy it that way? Right? So easy. But Amazon, once again, also already has traffic. Like they have traffic there. They have people looking for things, right? It's
if I'm that lady,
crossover.
I'm going to spend $10 and get little business cards made that say, find me on Amazon Handmade, find me on Etsy.
Right, exactly.
So that,
easy.
And when I see her and I go, I don't have the money to buy this beautiful painting, but I'm taking this card,
And
and
I'm
the
gonna
next
buy it
time I
later.
have a little bit of money, I'm going to buy this.
Now, the great thing about Amazon Handmade, it's not the same as Fulfilled by Amazon. Like Fulfilled by Amazon, you buy your product, you ship it to their warehouse, and they drop ship it out for you, okay? This, you're going to get your sale. You're going to get a notification in your board and in your dashboard, and you're going to package it up and you're going to ship it out. If you sell Amazon Handmade, most people understand that Amazon Handmade is not 2-day prime, okay?
Right.
And that's okay because they handmade, right? It's a niche.
I love the exclusivity of Handmade.
Right. There are some things that are beautifully handmade. I saw some moon earrings and they were gold. And she had resined the inside, and then she had actually painted in poppies, which I love poppies. Beautiful poppies. It's a gorgeous piece.
Well, we're talking
I'm not
about
gonna find
pricing
that.
too. I find that I'm always willing to pay a little bit of a premium for something that is handmade.
Okay, so let's talk about Amazon versus Etsy. Just basic Amazon, okay? If I sell a shirt on Amazon, I'm gonna sell it for $19.99. I do it through Amazon, and I make like $5. That's fine.
Right.
If I'm selling on Etsy, they expect to pay more.
They do.
They're gonna pay $29 for that shirt, and I'm gonna make like $9. Because people expect to pay more on Etsy because it's just a different platform. Etsy is a different shopping animal, okay? And it is okay to know what your market is and to know who your audience is and to price accordingly.
You should be considering how much work are you putting in, what are your supplies cost?
Yep, exactly.
What are your what is the cut that your sales platform is going to take from you too? And that's how you price.
And then you price it that way. And then you look at your audience and I always look at my competition to see what they're selling. If they're selling $50 sweatshirts, I'm selling $50 sweatshirts.
Definitely.
100%.
I might not buy a $50 sweatshirt, but if I'm making that product, that's the price of it.
But maybe you're not
But there
an
are
Etsy shopper, but there are Etsy shoppers, and they only shop on Etsy.
billions of people in the world.
Yes, exactly. And so, if we live next door to each other and you only shop on Amazon and I only shop on Etsy, it's just a person. It's just a personal preference. So you have to, if you price too low on Etsy, let me tell you what happens. People are going to look at it and they're going to say, ooh, maybe this is a cheap product. Yes, you have to price for your market.
Ingrained in us, thanks to years of marketing that we watch on television and we don't even know is happening to us. We are ingrained with the belief that if something is priced a little higher, it is a better quality.
Exactly. And so you can sell that.
Absolutely.
I can literally sell the same t-shirt, the same style, the same design, Amazon and Etsy, and I can make more on a platform that has just a more expensive audience.
Right.
And that's just how it is. So you need to study your audience. You need to study where you're selling it at. You need to kind of look at your competition and then list that up there. List it up there. Get started. Thing to think about when you're making these stores, we talked about it. If you go back in our videos, our podcast, we did a Branding 101. Branding 101 talks about don't overthink your startup.
Yeah.
Okay? Don't overthink it. If you just make something and you're like, oh, I'm just going to get started. I don't know if it's going to sell. I get it. I get it. I get the fear, right? It's a fear. And then you're like, I can't make a decision. Just start.
Yeah.
Just start. We're telling you the easy places. You can also, if you do a craft, okay, let me tell you, this is beautiful. I'm not making this. I'm buying this. I am not a maker, but I have some friends that they make crafts. They would love a blog, an Instagram, a TikTok, a Facebook video.
How to
do this. Do you know what happens when you do those?
You drive traffic.
You drive traffic to your sites, and then guaranteed
and
somebody
you also
who's
are
making
building
it,
yourself as the expert. Because if I see how much work you're putting into something,
yeah, I might not make it. I might look at it and be like, "That's so cool. I'm gonna buy it because I ain't making that."
yeah.
And that's it. And that's just how the world works, right? So you can also do pop-ups, farmers markets. We've talked about this before. Very easy. How-to videos. I would also connect with other makers. If you have other makers in your area, or if you have friends that you can kind of partner with, you can partner with them to drive traffic in between yourselves.
Yeah.
You know, there's a big term in some communities, and it's community over competition, right?
Oh.
I really believe in that.
Me
I've talked
too.
about that before. Not everybody believes in that, but let me just tell you, I cannot, if I make shells, things like this, like my mom does, right? If I create a big traffic drive for it, a big need for it, a big want for it, I can't supply all that my own. I can't. It's almost impossible. I mean, if you're ready to go big, yes. But you can always find your niche, and then you can find people who do something similar, and you can drive traffic to each other. I personally love to shoot lifestyle photography. That's what I do. I love it. But don't give me a studio because I don't like it. I don't. I mean, maybe I'll grow and like it, maybe. But until then, I send my people to another expert. And that's it. And it's because I know that there's enough buyers. Always enough buyers to share.
Yeah. I think too, also, just like bonus, if let's say you do get bigger and you're making lipsticks and you are like, you're not physically making them, you have a manufacturer who's making them, right? And you're selling them well and you're ready to go wholesale. Did you know when we talk about wholesale, FAIRE.com, fair or hello abound.
Wholesale.
You can be the person I'm buying from to put in my pop-up shop.
Fair has beautiful things, and they have beautiful handmade items that
now I'm wholesaling to a humongous audience of people who are building my brand for me.
So then I'm not even having to sell my own things, but I'm making them and I'm enjoying making them.
Yep.
It's a brilliant idea.
I love it.
So you have a bath salt in your store.
I do.
It's clearly homemade, handmade. Okay,
handmade.
Beautiful,
small batch.
Packaged.
I picked it because it's small batch. They do social good.
Right.
It's woman-based business.
Right.
And now I'm also toting you. I'm talking about.
So
I love
imagine
this brand.
that I don't like to talk to people.
Yeah.
But I like to make bath salts. I could make my product, send it to Fair. You can sell it for me.
And I love to sell it for you.
Brilliant. It's a brilliant plan. It's a brilliant plan. So makers, there are a lot of things that you can do out there. If you make something, really want you to kind of think back about ways or platforms that really work for you and ways to tie them in together.
Absolutely.
So yeah, go back, watch our Branding 101. It'll really help you start off on the right foot.
If you want one example to go check out someone on Instagram who's doing it right.
Oh, the Twistery?
The
Twistery. So good. She's
Find her
so
on
fun
Instagram.
to watch.
She's very, very fun to watch. She is a maker.
She does macrame, am I right?
Yes.
Yes, beautiful
the
macrame.
Funnest videos.
Yes. So she's definitely like somebody to go and watch. All right, so that's it. Y'all come back and see us. Like and subscribe. If you don't like and subscribe, you're going to miss all the fun. Because in like the next week or so, Sarah and I are definitely going to do just a fun session where we brainstorm together to just talk about our businesses. We do this personally during the week ourselves. So we figure we're gonna video one for you. You can come back and watch us.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see y'all
Bye,
later.
guys.
Bye.